Okay, I thought I'd make a little video about the three Garmins that I purchased at different times. Anyway, I had the Garmin 50 and had the Garmin 57, and then I went to recently the Garmin 60 here. And anyway, I thought as you upgrade, you should have more and more memory. But instead, it seems like I had basically about 3 gigabytes here, maybe a little bit more. I can't connect it anymore. It stopped connecting. But then with 57, it's 3.5 gigs, and the 60 is actually slightly less than 3.5 gigs. So, and all of them need to basically 3 gigabytes at least to have all the maps for the U.S. anyway. And it tells you to add an SD card if you run out of memory. Well, I've done that, and the device itself doesn't recognize the SD as a device to use. Now it recognizes the device. We can communicate to it and see the SD chip that connects in, but we can't. And I'll show you that. We'll go ahead and go on here and go look for the connected Garmins on the PC. And here you see my drive, the USB drive right there, right here, and my main drive over here. And here's the Garmin 60 and the Garmin 57. Okay. Now if I click on that, there's the Garmin 57, and it shows the internal storage is about 3.5 gigabytes. And that, of course, I put an 8 gigabyte memory card in there. It has stuff on there, which the Garmin has a program where you can load stuff into it, but it doesn't communicate to the device itself. It just stores it on the memory, it seems like. I can't figure out how you make it communicate, so it's too complicated for me. And so anyway, I have this this internal storage, and it had only like a megabyte left. Right now I got 327 megabytes left on this Garmin 57, and that's because what I did, I clicked on and go on into inside of it. All the stuff, it has the voice, the vehicles, and the themes, and different keyboard information. And what I did was I went to the voice file, and in the voice file was a whole bunch of Chinese and different languages and Japanese and things that I wouldn't even understand. So I took those and I deleted them. Well, I actually transferred them over to the SD card, but to make sure I had a backup, but in case I wanted to refer to them again. And then I deleted them on the memory of the 57. And so now I just have English voice communication stuff there only. And that's what allowed me to go from, actually I only had about less than 2 megabytes left, up to what I got now. I had just a few megabytes on this 57. And now I got up to 300 megabytes, so it's quite a space. So it still is using up more than we would like, but at least it will do some updates, small updates when it's necessary. Now if we go back to look at the 61, which I just bought, it has 3.38 gigabytes, which is even less than my 57. I would think, it's been a couple of years since I bought that one, that they would finally put more memory in there and make it more useful. It's memory ain't all that expensive compared to everything else. So anyway, and then I bought an SD card and I transfer the maps over here, but it doesn't really communicate with anything over there as far as I can tell. It just is able to display it up here, and we're able to add and subtract stuff on there like it's a extra memory thing from your computer. So I did the same thing over here. I had only 2 megabytes down here, and so I couldn't do anything, couldn't do the updates anymore. And so I had to go in there, like I say, and go into the language or voice. Where is the voice? Okay, well, voice over here, and eliminate most of the different languages that other than English. I deleted everything except the English versions, and it works that way. And I deleted also some other things. See, what was it? Maybe text or something here. Yeah, no, not them, I guess. See, I don't remember. But anyway, that's what you got to do. You got to go in here and delete things that are not useful to your device. You know, that seems a shame, because it seems like they could add 1 gigabyte, have instead of 3 point something gigabytes, have 4 or 5 gigabytes in there, and you have more than enough room to do most anything you want to do. So anyway, I thought I'd try this video and show you what my solution was, because I still haven't been able to figure out how to utilize the SD card. Yeah, other than I can store some information on it, but it's not useful to the device itself. So I store information on the SD card, and you can have, who knows, maybe 100 gigabytes if you went over there. But it's not useful if it doesn't communicate and make advantage of that data that's on there. So anyway, that's my only solution, was to delete different files that we clearly didn't need on there. It's a bad way to do it, but I don't know how to do it any other way. I thought I might post this video. Alright, thank you. I hope it helps somebody. Or maybe you can give me a good link that's really going to teach me how to make advantage of the SD card. Seems like there should be a simple way to just push a button or something in the software to take advantage of the SD card, because it don't seem to be automatic. I might be wrong, but I haven't seen anything automatic about it and using it.